The movie kicks off with a thrilling chase. A thief races through the city's streets, bloodied and desperate, with the police hot on his heels. Out of breath and injured, he ducks into a hidden corner to catch a break. As his wound worsens, a mysterious figure appears out of nowhere and, using magic, suspends the thief's blood in the air. This stranger offers him a deal: he'll save the thief's life, but only if the thief agrees to work for him. With no real choice and unsure of what else to do, the thief reluctantly agrees. The man lifts him up and engulfs him in magical fire. By the time the police arrive, both men have vanished, leaving behind only a portal, with blood dripping from it. Then chaos strikes. The city descends into madness. Screams ring out, monsters terrorize the streets, and people turn on each other. Fires blaze, violence explodes. Suddenly Chan wakes up. It was just a vision. He's at a remote temple on an island, packing for a mission. He tells his master he must stop his own father, a powerful necromancer, before he unleashes true destruction on the world. Meanwhile, in Bangkok, Jake, a former cop, arrives with his wife Prang and their daughter Lu for what's supposed to be a relaxing family vacation. But no sooner have they landed than Jake gets a call from work. He's clearly irritated. It's meant to be a break from everything. Later, Lu asks if they'll visit her grandmother. Prang gently says they'll stay at the hotel for now and maybe visit later. They hop into a taxi headed for their hotel. Jake's still on his phone and Prang's visibly annoyed. Once at the hotel, he apologizes. Hoping to lighten the mood, the family takes a boat tour of the city. But Jake can't stop taking work calls. Frustrated, Prang tells him he should just go back to the hotel and finish his work if it's that important. Eventually, they all make it to a bustling market. There, Jake and Prang pause for a moment. He apologizes again and promises to make things right. They share a kiss, only to realize Lu is missing. Panic sets in as they search the crowd. Jake finally spots her on a bridge, playing with Chan, the monk from the vision. They thank Chan for looking after her, but then he says something strange. He knows who Jake is. Confused, Jake asks how. Chan tells him their meeting was fated. Jake was born under a blood moon, marked as the keeper of the gate. Chan warns him. Dark times are ahead and Jake could lose everything. Unsettled, Jake walks away. Later, at a mall, Jake relaxes with Lu, enjoying some ice cream and talking about enrolling her in karate. Prang takes Lu to the bathroom, while elsewhere, a man named Mek walks into the mall. He spots Lu, waves, but she doesn't respond. Then, in a horrifying moment, Mek pulls out a gun and starts shooting, killing people in cold blood. Jake hears the chaos and rushes to find Prang. He tells her to hide with Lu and promises to join them soon. Though she pleads with him to stay, he insists on helping. Prang hides with Lu in a bathroom stall as the mall erupts in violence. Police arrive and begin to take control of the scene. Jake sneaks inside and sees Mek speaking to a doll, Misty. Jake steps in, demanding he drop his weapon. But Mek grins and cryptically says hell is coming and Jake can't stop it. Then he opens fire. Jake ducks, a civilian is gunned down and outside SWAT teams are mobilizing. Jake emerges and shoots Mek, believing it's over. A cop joins him. But Mek thanks Jake for killing him, saying the ritual is now complete. He claims Jake's presence was foretold. Then, with a twisted laugh, Mek explodes, releasing a radioactive virus that turns the city into chaos. Back in the bathroom, Prang and Lu emerge cautiously, only to find people turning into zombies. Prang protects Lu, fighting off zombies with whatever she can find, even a manicure tool. As they make their way upstairs, she continues defending her daughter. Meanwhile, Jake wakes up, dazed, beside a cop named Arat. Together, they discover the bodies from the mall massacre have vanished. At the same time, Prang and Lu escape the mall. They head toward a bus, but the driver is attacked. Prang seeks safety in a nearby store, comforting Lu and urging her to stay quiet. Jake and Arat, now in an old building, spot a girl with her back turned. Erat approaches despite Jake's warning. The girl turns, revealing herself as a demon, and stabs Erat. Jake fights back and escapes, eventually hiding in a bathroom, only to realize he's now trapped in a different realm. Back in the store, Prang tries to contact Jake, but there's no signal. She tells Lu to stay put and sneaks through the store. A zombie enters, and just as it's about to get Lu, Prang attacks and saves her. Together they flee. Jake, still in this strange realm, is attacked again by the same demon. He eventually restrains it with a rope and runs. Prang and Lu reach a bus depot. As zombies attack, they crawl under a bus and are rescued by a group inside another vehicle. The bus driver says the bus still works, but the keys are outside. Prang goes to retrieve them. She finds them but is attacked. A man from the bus saves her but doesn't survive. The bus drives off as Jake exits the mall and runs into a monstrous demon. He flees, chased relentlessly. Back in the real world, the bus hits a roadblock. Prang decides to walk to the hotel with Lu. Meanwhile, Jake is rescued by Chan, who leads him to safety. Chan reveals they're in the Hindrance, a realm between heaven and hell. Jake learns he died in the mall explosion and what remains is his soul. Chan explains Jake is the keeper of Hell's gates and unknowingly helped complete the ritual that began this chaos. They must now find Mech again. He holds the key to the necromancer. Chan shares that his father, once a monk, fell into darkness after stealing forbidden scriptures. These texts consumed him and he even tried to possess Chan. His exile left him powerless. He'll know. A scream rings out. A girl is attacked and Jake rushes in. He saves her but she's soon devoured by a monster. Chan explains her soul was already lost and reveals the shocking truth. Jake is dead. Jake is overwhelmed but learns they can return to the real world using a portal and a new vessel for his soul. Back in the hotel, Prang opens the door to a voice claiming to be Jake. It's Mech possessing Jake's body. Jake and Chan sneak into the portal, fighting off demons. Once through, Jake realizes he's in a different body. Chan explains Jake's original form couldn't be located. They reunite with Prang and Lu but they don't recognize him. Mech attacks. During the fight, Prang sees Jake's reflection and realizes the truth. A fierce battle ensues. As Jake and Mech fight underwater, Prang grabs the ancient gun. He hesitates, torn. But Lu recognizes Jake through his eyes and their pinky promise. Prang fires, accidentally shooting Jake. His soul returns to the Hindrance. A demon attacks him. Mech survives and pretends to still be Jake. But Lu boldly declares, "You're not my dad." A blood-soaked portal opens. Mech tries to lead them through it. In the Hindrance, Jake awakens. Chan has located the gate of hell. Mech left a note in ancient script revealing the location, where Prang and Lu are being taken. Jake must act fast. They reach the hellish site. Mech drags Prang and Lu to the necromancer, who plans to sacrifice Lu for her keeper bloodline. Jake and Chan break in. A fierce battle explodes. Jake defeats Mech's assassins. Prang shoots the ritual knife out of the necromancer's hand. Mech slashes Jake, but Prang tosses him the ancient pistol. Jake fires, killing Mech. A monstrous demon devours his body. Chan confronts his father. Jake stabs the necromancer with the Nona knife. As he burns, the necromancer says the gate can only be sealed if Jake passes through it. He warns Jake is bound for hell regardless. Knowing what must be done, Jake shares a final moment with his family. He hugs Lu, kisses Prang and promises to find a way back. Then he steps through the gate, descending into hell. Back in the real world, the portal remains open.